So you're off on holiday, or you want to take your bike to a race, and you need to transport your bike with your car. What is the best way of doing it? Well, in order of merit, I would say that your best bet, if you can get the bike in the car like that, and I find that bikes fit in even quite small cars fairly easily with the seats down, then that's the best way to do it. Your bike's secure, it's going to stay clean, it's not going to get nicked, it's right behind you, and that's the best way to do it. But obviously, if you've got luggage, if you've got other people in the car, that is simply not an option. So you need to think about other ways of doing it. And the next best way, if you have a ball hitch, is to have a ball hitch carrier, because they are very secure, they're very solid. Some of them swing down so you can access the boot still, and they're not too expensive. They're very good. But you do have to have a ball hitch on your car, and the quotes I've had for this car are sort of €600-700. I know I paid 700 on a Honda CRV, the last car that I had. So it's big money, and unless you're thinking about putting a trailer or a boat or something else, then it's really not worth it just to carry bikes. So next best after that is going to be your boot mounted carrier. This car cannot take one, at least not normal ones, because of this kind of silly spoilery thing. So that's out. And the disadvantage with those, I guess, is really that, boot access is difficult. They do pick up all the crap from the road if it's wet and raining, and your bike could be covered in rubbish by the time you get where you're going. But they're fairly cheap, they're fairly efficient, and the good ones work fairly well. So next best, if you've got roof bars, then you want to go for a roof mounted carrier like this. Now this is Thule, and I'm afraid I'm not Swedish. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but I think it's Thule. Any Swedish people, please correct me. And this is actually a really good solution that works very, very well. And I'll show you now how this particular one works. Right, so grab the bike by the fork and the seat tube, lift it into place roughly, and thread the wheel straps through, and then get the jaw roughly in place like that, and then just slightly adjust the position there, and then you can start to crank it up and close the jaw, and you don't need to go too tight, it won't let you anyway. And then just thread through the wheel straps with the cushion over the rim. You can ratchet them down a little bit like that, and the rear one the same thing. Tighten it up, and that's pretty much it. I haven't done anything up particularly tight, and yet it's pretty secure. It's nice and easy to use. You can lock the ratchet point there, and to release it, you just press the trigger like that. The jaw springs open. Release the straps, and then just lift the bike off. There we go. Piece of cake. So this is a Thule ProRide 598. It's got a kind of torque limited clamp here, which you wind up with this knob here. You can't tighten it too hard, it won't let you. It's lockable. You have quite a nice little tyre bed here, which works quite well, and it will obviously take mountain bike tyres as well if need be. A ratchet strap for the wheel here with a protective cushion for the rim. The rear, same sort of tyre bed system going on as well. And these are the wing bars that you can get from Thule, and if ever there was a good bit of evidence to show that you need to get an aero handlebar for your bike, then this is it, because they claim significant fuel savings over the round or square bars. So I guess that's worth having. And yeah, you know, the whole thing clips together really nicely. It's pretty good quality stuff. You can lock the actual bars on as well here. It's all quite sturdy, nicely made. The actual bike carrier, it was 120 euros, so not too bad. And the roof bars were 200 all in. So yeah, I mean, pretty good really. The only thing you need to be careful of, obviously, is that you do not open the sunroof if you have one, and that I would suggest putting something on your dashboard to say that you've got a bike on the roof, because it's so easy to forget when you're coming up to a French toll station or going into an underground car park or something. And obviously that would be a catastrophe if you did forget, so make sure you don't. And but other than that, yeah, I mean, it's you know, it's a really good quality bit of kit that's not too expensive, so recommended.